Hello viewers, welcome back. All of my dear students, welcome back. Now in this lesson we are going to learn what is stop loss. In terms of definition, we will see stop loss, but I always try a different method so that all of my dear students can understand the concept of everything in forex trading, which should they understand in a better way. Okay, so here I will try to explain stop loss with one of the examples which are related from our real life. Okay, so that you can understand in a better way, and you should never forget to use stop loss in your upcoming trading. Okay, so let's start. What is stop loss? For majority of the retail traders, it is going to be considered as sure loss. But do you think it is a complete sure loss? I don't think so. If you are going to ask me what is the most important aspect of trading, what is the most important content of trading, then my answer will be stop loss. Stop loss is the main key which is going to help you alive in this forex market or in any kind of trading market. It is the most important aspect of trading. Okay, what normally happens, retail traders, they don't use their stop loss, and this is the reason why they lost money in forex trading. Okay, no stop loss. 90% of the retail traders, they don't use their stop loss. And if you are not using stop loss, my dear students, before this video, believe me, you are making a biggest mistake of your life. If you want a successful career in forex trading, then you are going to make a biggest mistake. Stop loss is the main key which is going to help you to stay alive in this forex market, and this is the biggest reason why they are going to lose money in this market. Now I always say one thing, and I strongly believe our real life and trading, they both have same rules. If you want to get success in your real life, all of those principles will be applicable to your trading as well. Okay, so all of that rules will be applicable in your trading as well, which are applicable in your real life. Okay, so in this example we will see one of real life example so that you should understand the concept of trading as well. Okay, in our real life, if we want to get success, always believe one thing: your income will never exceed your personality. And if you want to increase your income, you should increase your personality. Okay, by personality I mean knowledge. Okay, you should increase your knowledge. You should make yourself such type of person that you should deserve. Okay, life will never respond what do you want, it will always respond what you deserve. Okay, when you are going to increase your knowledge, when you are going to make yourself a better person, similarly when you will increase knowledge in forex trading, when you will follow all the important aspect of trading, then you are going to be successful in trading as well. My dear students, 90% of retail traders, they do not use stop loss. And this is the main reason why they are going to lose their money. This is the main reason why 90% of the traders, they lose their money. Okay, before this video or before this course, if you see your previous history, what I have experienced so far being in the retail traders, what they normally do, they make 50 successful trades, they make 100 successful trades, but there will be only 5 to 10 trades which will be in the long run, like 500 pips trades, 200 pips trades, and they will wash their account. Okay, so 90% of retail traders, they do not use stop loss, and that is the main thing, they lose their money. Okay, so What is the main characteristics of a retail trader? The mistake he is going to do is he will have 100 small winning trades like 5 pip, 10 pip, 20 pips, etc., maximum 20 pips, because we don't have enough courage to absorb the pressure of more than 20 pips winning trade. Okay, we will cut our profit very short and we will keep our loss trade for the long run. Okay, and we are going to wash our account in 5 to 10 big trades. Okay, this is the main signature of retail traders. Many retail traders, they think that all the brokers are big fishes like huge banks. Okay, all the big banks are investment companies, they are going to hunt their stop loss. To somehow this is correct as well, but to follow all the important rules of trading, stop loss is must. Okay, and you must follow that. What stop loss normally do, it is going to keep you alive in the market. In forex trading, if your day is not good, if your one day is not good, believe me, your next day will be good. If your 2 days are not good, then in your next week will be good, and you will see many of new opportunities. Okay, you are going to have 5 opportunities day in a week. Okay, so there is no problem if you are going to hit your stop loss for the one day, and stop loss is going to keep you alive in the forex market. Okay, my dear students, now we will move to see a real life example. For example, you are working in a company or you are working with your friend, and your friend comes to you and he says, man, I have a plan of business. This is either it could be online, offline, or which kind of business it is. Okay, so I have this plan, we will work on this plan and we are going to make huge money. So for example, if you have some savings, you want to make an investment and you want to make money, and you agree to the plan of your friend and you are willing to invest money. Okay, so that's okay, and you are going to invest, for example, $1,000. What normally happens, you are going to give some time to your friend. Okay, and for example, you have given 3 months to him, and after 3 months he comes back again and he is going to ask you, I need $1,000 more. First you have given $1,000 and again he will ask for 1,000 more, because that I want to invest more money, I have some problems in first investment, etc., etc. By giving you different excuses, I want to launch this product, etc., etc., for my company, or whatever plan he has shown you. So for the first 3 months you will not disturb him. After 3 months he is going to come to you and he is asking for the help, for more help, and he is again asking for $1,000. Okay, already you have 1,000 and now he is asking to again for $1,000. Now at this situation, what you will do? I got a question from you. At this situation, what would be your reaction? Just imagine in your mind, just think in your mind what will be your reaction. Okay, for example, he has given all explanation that from $1,000 our business will be fine. Now you have two options. Forget about first $1,000. Okay, if you imagine in your mind that I have wasted this, okay, but I am not willing to invest 1,000 more, so what you need to do, forget about it. Next option is to invest 1,000 more to keep safe 1,000 first one, this one. Okay, which you have already invested. First one is to forget about your $1,000 and you are not willing to invest more money, but your friend is going to ask you that our business will be fine, he is going to give you many excuses. Okay, that's fine. So for example, you are willing to invest $1,000 more. Okay, now you have given $2,000 investment to your friend. Okay, What normally happens after some days or after 1 to 2 months, again he's coming back for the third time. Okay, first you invested $1000, then you invested 1000 more. Okay, you trusted your friend, so your investment was $2000. Okay, and now he's coming for the third time and he's asking for 1000 more. He is going to give you many excuses that my this product has not worked, I need money at this time, I will try my best, our company will be fine, or I will try my best to stabilize my company and everything will be fine. Okay, so now he's asking for 1000 more. Now you have two options again. Just think in your mind. First one is forget $2000 which you have already invested, and you should realize your mistake, that I made the mistake, my trust in my friend, I made a mistake, I am going to own it. Okay, I deserve it, I have lost my money. Okay, so that is my responsibility and I am going to own it. I have lost $2000. Okay, and that was my own mistake. And next option is invest more $1000 to keep safe your already $2000 investment. Okay, now my question to you is, my dear students, do you have the enough courage to invest more $1000? Maybe at this time you will invest 1000 more, but at this time do you have the courage? Of course, many of you guys are not going to invest more $1000 because it is going to give you feelings. Okay, it is going to give you feelings that your money is going to be lost. Okay, what happens in forex trading, you are going to keep your trades run for 100 pips, 200 pips, and you are not going to use stop loss. Okay, and you still believe, being on the optimistic bias, that trades will come back again in my favor. Okay, that is the biggest mistake which you traders make. Okay, for saving our first $2000 you are going to make investment of 1000 more. Okay, and this is what is known as stop loss in our real life. Here you will stop. Okay, or the foolish people will be which will invest $1000 more. Okay, and he will keep this cycle repeating again and again. So this is known as stop loss in our real life, and same thing is going to work in our trading as well. Okay, my dear students, being stop at one place, that I cannot go further, this is my limit, I am going to stop here. Stop loss. Okay, I have tried to given you best examples so that all of you guys can understand it well. Your friend is going to come, he is asking for $1000, he is going to give you a business plan. For example, you have some savings and you want to make more money, you agree, and for the first few months you are not going to disturb your friend. Okay, and then you say, after that he comes back and he is going to ask for some more help, your business will be fine, etc., etc., and you are willing to give him $1000 more. Now you have two options: forget first 1000 or invest 1000 more. For example, you have invested 1000 more. Okay, then your total investment is $2000. Again he comes back and he is going to give you some excuses. Okay, and he's asking for $1000 more. So now you have two options: forget $2000. Okay, you should realize and understand your mistake, or you should invest more $1000. Okay, now this is where you will think, what should you do? If you are going to stop, that means That is stop loss limit in your real life, and same principle is applicable in our trading, in our forex trading as well. Okay, so my dear students, this is stop loss in trading. With the help of example I have tried my best. Okay, we will see it with full details in our this course as well. I'm sure that now you have got a clear understandable concept of stop loss in our real life as well as trading also. Okay, thank you so much.